Hey guys, out here again, Dr. Can Crusher reporting from DPC. It's called Deer Prairie Creek Preserve. That's what I call it out here in Venice, Northport, Florida. We're out here in this super cool area. This is a super secret spot that I know of. It's kind of big and open. It's got nice foliage from blocking from the sun. Come out here in the afternoon, you know. It's cool. During this time of year, this whole place floods about a foot deep of water. So we're actually in a little flood zone. But right now, it's a cool season. It's 2022, and we just come out here. We're gonna go way out that way and go to a little tiny hidden pond, little mud hole where there's a big alligator hanging out all the time. I mean, it's really tiny. There's this big alligator out there. It's weird, in the middle of nowhere. There's this tiny little mud hole and this big alligator. It's really interesting. I saw that there's a lot of little baby alligators out there, and I was messing with them not too long ago, just like saying hi and stuff, but they always go underwater. They're like, yo, we ain't got nothing else to do with Dr. Can Crusher over there. So, we didn't make it out there today, so we just made it to our super secret spot. It's out here. It's super secret. Beautiful place. Me and Big Boohead and Bun originally found it. I think that's called dragon poop. But yeah, we came and peeked our head over that log coming in this way when we first found the spot. And right over here, there was some deer laying down, and they saw us, and they stopped themselves. They said, "Oh dear," and took off. But right now, I just got a little tiny fire going. Just gonna hang out here for about half an hour or so, let this burn down and out. And we're going to get heading back because it's getting late. The temperature is beautiful right now. It's about, I don't know, like 50 degrees. It feels like it's awesome weather. Just got a beautiful cold front come through. And we're just loving it out here. Enjoying a little fire over here. The doobs. They enjoy the fire over there. All the fires over here. And they're over there. And it's all good. Yeah. Just enjoying the beautiful thing. I was coming out here earlier, and there were some teenagers walking from the parking lot into the woods, and they were not dressed as if they were going hiking. Far from it. And they were carrying something. I don't know, man. We got out to some of them trails over that way, and I heard gunfire. When you're out in the woods, it's like... I was like, man, is that coming from them private property out that way, or is it those kids, man? So I said, man, those kids have nothing to do out here. They are not the type to be out in the woods. So I'd say they came out here and they were shooting a little bit out that way. So, I don't know. I mind my own business anyways, but it's just a weird thing, you know? Yep. I'll get my little fire. I love a little fire. Sometimes we come out here in the afternoon and cook. Like I mentioned earlier in one of my other videos, I always start my fires with a good old fire starter stick. Sparker starter. And I found one of the only things I'll ever fire off with this little sparker stick. It's the super special stuff that grows in good old Florida sable palms. It's fine, hairy stuff. That's exactly what burns, dude. So earlier, I harvest a little of, you make like a little wad of it. It grows in the hearts of all these trees. All that fuzzy stuff up in there. All that fuzzy stuff. This stuff. This will fire off quick with the fire starter. I mean, it's like, poof. And man, we're in Florida, and these trees are everywhere, full of this fire starting stuff. It's good stuff to use to light a fire with one of these things, a little fire stick. It's like a multi-purpose. In case I get lost, I have a compass. Actually, on our way out here, I took a detour around this big fallen tree area, and I got totally lost off course. And then I started walking. Of course, that's what I was doing, walking. I kept hearing the highway even closer. I'm like, man, I'm going the wrong way. Me and the goobs. So I found my course back on, and here we are. Take the bun. The bun. Enjoying the fire, staying warm. Tig's always sniffing. I don't know if you ever seen how one of these fire starter sticks work, but they're really cool. It's like a flint rod. And you spark that right down against on the ground what you're doing, like that fuzzy stuff from the palmettos. Man, that stuff catches up after a few shots of this thing, dude. It'll go and catch on fire. And of course you have all your small twigs and stuff and such to throw on the fire to get going really quick. You know, you don't want to just fire up a little ball of that fuzzy stuff and not have nothing to put on it. You know, usually I start with dried out palmetto like this. I'll take a whole handful and throw on there, and then I'll take all the small stuff that follows and throw on there and build it up. Before you know it, it's like you got a beautiful fire, and I didn't even have to use a lighter. Yeah, well, that's it for this little video. So